What is up, guys? To the 5 people who will watch this video, um, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do like a market inspection. We will see what we expect for this week. Maybe a little bit further than that on the SPY, Bitcoin, everything that we'll need to know. We will need to know for this week. Let's start with the Bitcoin. We see now the Bitcoin on the weekly, and we had a few weeks, red weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now we are in the 8th red week in a row. Let's see how this candle will end, but so far we are red as well in this candle, which is good. I'm happy about it. I want the Bitcoin to crash. I don't have a crypto portfolio right now, and that's why I'm very happy. I'm preparing the money for another dip or maybe 2 dips. And then I'm gonna start buying a lot of crypto, a lot of coins. We will talk in the future and in the Discord about which coins it's better to buy, and which coins have the most potential to make us the most money. So Bitcoin on the weekly, we got into a big support, as you can see, in the around the 28,000 to 29,900, and we had many touch points in this support. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's the 7th. As you can see, we got, of course, a support from here. You can see how big is this week. We have a big week on this candle. Obviously, we will get a support after a long time. The last time that we touched this support was July 2021. So it's been almost a year, like half a year, until we touched it again. So obviously, we will have a lot of buy orders here that will give us support. We didn't go that much. That's actually, I thought we were going to go at least until the 33,000 to the next big resistance that we have over here. But we didn't go, it wasn't that bad, as you can see. Let's go to the daily first. So after we touch this support over here, this is the candle, we only got to this level, which is basically the 38 level in the Fibonacci. If we are doing the Fibs, which I'm not a big fan, but let's do it. That's to around the 38.2 line. So it's not that crazy of a retracement. It makes sense. We are still in a downtrend. I'm still a big bear on the crypto. I think we have a lot more to go down. This is not the end. We had here a huge head and shoulders on the crypto when we look at on the daily. So just like as doing it like complete beginner, the most basic neckline from head to here. This is what we're gonna expect to drop. So we will expect it to drop to around the 22,000, which also when we look in the weekly, we can see here the 200 MA that we touched it one time in the weekly over here at March 2020, which is the most Bitcoin was here on $3,000. That was crazy. Almost $3,000, $4,000. I bought it at 5 back then. I sold it at 10, but I bought it at 5. So I expect us to have another touch, at least another touch in this 200 MA, which is around the 22,000 now. We can see 22,000 exactly. So what I expect to happen, I expect us to break this support very soon. Okay, and the reason why I'm talking first on Bitcoin, because I think this will drive the whole market. Before, people used to say Bitcoin is separate and the market is separate. Right now, they're really in correlation. The Bitcoin is dropping the SPY too. When people have now crisis in crypto, the SPY is dropping with it. It's all together now. All the markets are crashing. The crypto is crashing. The SPY is crashing, and you shouldn't be sad about it. Actually, you should be happy, because this is the best opportunity to make the most money When the market is consolidating or going up, sometimes it's harder because you didn't get in time, and this is opportunity to get in the right time. And honestly, at March 2020, I didn't know much about investments and crypto and about the stock market. This is where I started learning. So right back then, if I knew what I know today, I would put my life, my liver, I would sell my car, I would sell my, I would give a kidney to buy crypto back then. It was like free. But now we have another opportunity that I believe it's gonna be even better opportunity than here. I don't think the Bitcoin will go uh, to $3,000-$4,000, of course, but it can go. Like I really believe 100% will go to around the 20, 21, 22,000, and I even believe that there is a chance. There is a chance. It's not. It will be a major collapse, but there is a chance it will also go to 13,000, and that's why I will do a major buy over here when we get to this area of support. I will have a major purchases on the crypto, but I will also leave a little bit of cash to buy in case it reach here. And even if I bought here and my account went down by half, or I don't know, by a lot, I would still be happy about it because I will still be able to buy at this level of support at the 13,000. And of course, I'm a believer in crypto. This is long term. The Bitcoin, all the crypto world is not going anywhere. Actually, it will only get stronger with time. So this is the way I look at Bitcoin for the next. That's not gonna take a day. It's gonna take maybe a week or a month, not a day or two. If we look in more on the short term, we can see in the 4 hours, we actually had a pennant here, a very nice one from the downtrend. So usually that's gonna look more bearish than bullish. We did have a breakout, but as you know, we many times have a breakout, which is a fake breakout, and this breakout will lead actually to a stronger move to the downside. After this breakout to the upside didn't work, a lot of sellers will step in, and the Bitcoin price can drop very, very aggressively. And after it will break this level of support, and that's why I have my alarm set up to here, just to monitor it a little bit more. After we will break this level of support, the way to 21,000 is very fast, very, very fast. I think it's going to be a very, very violent move. Okay, so this is Bitcoin. Again, prepare your money for some shopping. Let's go over to the SPY. The SPY is more interesting, a little bit harder to read in my opinion, but still, from the way I look at it, the downside is not over yet, over here too. I am still a bear on the SPY. The inflation is still here. The narrative didn't change. As long as the narrative is the same and we are still doing lower lows and lower highs like we are still doing, for me, I'm a bear. And I think eventually from this time, I think we will reach the 372, and possibly we will see after how we react to this level. But also possibly to get to 350 is not something crazy. It's something that can definitely happen. It's a bear market, which makes sense. You can have a bear market in the SPY too. We didn't have a good bear market for a long time. Like in the COVID, it was very fast. It's a V recovery. But there is a big chance we will also see something like we saw a little bit consolidation and then more down. We saw actually here, if you look at it like that, we have this phase of pretty much consolidation over here. And from there, we broke down. So what we are doing now, we broke this consolidation phase. We had a consolidation phase. We broke to the downside. And this is a major support that we have here, or it was a support we had here. We broke this support, and now we are using it as resistance. Okay, we also getting close. You see the weekly here. It also had a support here with the weekly. So we tried to break this support. Didn't go through yet. What I believe gonna happen, personally, I think that a move, maybe we will open a little green, go touch this support, but I believe this is where we're going. I believe we will go here. Maybe another try on this support, and this is where we're going, I believe, to the downside. The next level that we are expecting to hit is the 370, 372 level of support. It's not super huge, but it is a level of support that we need to watch. And this is the next level I'm watching. We can watch here to get some calls for a bounce, or just to continue waiting to see how it will react. And if we will not have a bounce, we might as well go to the 350, which is not crazy. If you look at the percentage from the place we are to get to 355, it's around almost 12%, which is a lot in SPY. But we already done so much. We already done so many percent. You can see here. No, thank you. There you go. You can see, let's see how much we done so far. There you go. So from the top, we are down now 16%. If we're gonna be on the 370, that's gonna be 22%, which is over 20% consider a bear market, which this is how it looks like. So it makes sense that it will be a bear market. And if we go to the 355, that's a stronger bear market, 26%, which makes sense. It happened before, it can happen again, and this is what I see happening with inflation. I see also the housing market gonna crash. This is something that I'm very certain about the housing, that it's a very bad time to buy a house. This is only a good time to sell, in my opinion. To buy a house right now, not recommended at all. So I see more downside on the SPY. Before we finish, let's just look at AMC. AMC also reached level of support. I always look at AMC like that. This is my charting on AMC. So we have the levels of support, and we have the ascending levels of support here. We have this one, and we have this one. Sometimes it will hit this, the bottom blue line, and sometimes it will hit the top. That's why I leave both of them. Usually I like to have only one, but in this case, it's harder to know, especially with this AMC, this beast. We never know what this beast will do. This is a little bit harder to trade for me. It's been very hard with this beast, not gonna lie. Now, what I expect personally, I see downside on the SPY, I see downside on Bitcoin. Once the SPY will drop, I expect also AMC to drop. My personal opinion is that we are going to $9 next. We almost got to it. We got to 970, 972 approx. I believe the next step is to get this level of support at 9. And I really believe that we will also touch again this blue line. And if we touch again this blue line, it depends when we touch it. But if we touch it, that's gonna be around maybe $7, $7.50, $7.60. And again, over here as well, I am planning to buy stocks, calls, everything once it reached this blue line. I was very patient. I wanted to buy here, honestly. I thought about buying calls, but I just said, not enough for me. I really want a good confirmation to know that we're gonna touch another strong level of support, and this is where it will be okay for me to buy stocks and calls, because honestly, AMC, the real money will be made with the options. However, once AMC will be on $7, $8, why not buy some stocks too? Buy it, 500 stocks, 600, 1,000 shares, put $7,000, $10,000, have 1,000, 1,500 shares. it's amazing too, you know, and this one is a money that you will make without waking up sweaty every morning, without going to sleep in fears from this stock and what's gonna happen, or you know what I'm talking about. That's it. I think it's been a pretty long video. I'm not gonna kill you with this. Don't forget to like, huh? It's good for the algorithm. Like, subscribe, all this blah 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 of the YouTubers. Yalla. Sayonara.